Hello everyone, I'm back with another Reddit Addicts episode. If you find my videos entertaining, please kindly subscribe and like them. Thanks to everyone for your suggestions and kind notes. Now, let's get started with today's exciting stories.
I think my girlfriend has cheated on me. I confronted her and she lied to me for weeks. So I, M26, have been with my partner, F22, for just under 4 years now. She had really bad depression when we got together and it seemed to get worse for the first 2 to 3 years. She had massive trust issues but eventually got over them. Things have been going good with us for about a year, until she got her new job. She started last month and had to travel to London for 3 days for meetings and training. Branches all over the UK hired a few people at the same time, so there were around 20 new starters. Hotel and food was booked by the boss. Each person got a separate bedroom. On the first night, my partner said she was going to call me after she had a meal around 7 p.m. I didn't get a call, so I decided to call her, and she said she was just talking to people. I called around 11 p.m. to let her know I was going to bed. It was at this point I heard a guy's voice. She told me she was taking to 2 guys about work and stuff and that she is going to bed soon. She ended up texting me at 12 to let me know she was in bed. The second night she went down to the restaurant at 7 to have food with everybody. I called a few times and she told me she didn't want to be the girlfriend on the phone to her boyfriend the whole time because it's rude. I have her some space and tried calling again at 10:30. She texted me saying she was still in the restaurant. At this point I had some doubt because most restaurants close at 10 p.m. on a weekday. I checked the restaurant online and it closed at 10 p.m., so I questioned her and she said they kept it open for them. I was hesitant but believed her. I tried to call her just before midnight and it was the same excuse. Anyway, she comes home the following day, gives me the whole "it's not you it's me" speech, and then proceeded to give me all the reasons she doesn't like me. I said we can break up and she changed her tone. She was saying how she was being stupid and selfish. We talked for hours and sorted it out, but I told her I needed a few days alone to clear my head. She came home 2 days after and was being very suspicious around her phone, so I logged into her Instagram and went through her messages. I find a bunch of messages saying stuff like "only 1 weekend away with you and I've learned all this, I'm a fast learner," and stuff like that. He is telling her, "I want to fill your mouth with J1ZZ," and lots of other disgusting things. I ended up confronting her and she said nothing actually happened because she was with everyone from work and that she liked the attention. I forgave her but haven't gotten over it. It has been 3 weeks since and my anxiety and overthinking got so bad I had to question things every night, which is very unhealthy. 2 nights ago while she was asleep, I went through her phone again but checked other messaging apps. I found messages from the guy she said she was with the first night. One of them texted her saying he was going to bed at 10 p.m., so I found out she lied about who she was with the first night. The second night when she said she was in the restaurant with her colleagues, she was actually ordering room service with the guy who sent the dirty messages. I confronted her again and she said she didn't want to rub salt in the wounds and that I wouldn't believe her. Anyway, I kicked her out of the house yesterday and we are having a break. I'm now on antidepressants to help, but I don't know if I should trust her. Comment 1. I have never gone through her phone before as I've never had any reason to, but this time I had a gut feeling something was going on, but as far as I know, this is the first time something like this has happened. Comment 2. You started dating when she was 18. The relationship you are using as a comparison would have been one she had when she was a child. You are her first adult, if just barely, relationship. She's def the bad guy here. She showed you a bad side of her. It may be time for her to do some self-discovery and you shouldn't have to sit and take the consequences for that. Dump her and move on. Comment 3. She has had a few relationships before me. She was with a 19-year-old when she was 14, which I thought was disgusting. Then when she was 16 she got with a 16-year-old for a few months, then she got with someone else from the age of 16 to 18, they were both the same age. I am by far the most mature out of all of them. I let her do what she wants, dress how she wants and talk to whoever she wants. I was the first person she got with that had a house and a car, all the rest had nothing, most of them still don't now, they just bum around or steal. She was living with a very controlling mother before we got together. I took her away from all of that. She would cry every night for hours and I'd sit with her to calm her down until she was okay. It was the same thing almost every night for around a year, and still happened a few times a week after that. I have done so much for her, helped her through tough times and supported her, but I guess none of that matters. It's like we have traded places now, but the only difference is my mental health being bad has been caused by her. Comment 4. I'm going to get counseling soon. It's a long waiting list, but I think it could help me with everything. She asked me the following week if she could go to the Christmas dinner at the end of the year. I'm not a controlling person. I hate telling people what to do, but I straight up said no. If we do sort things out, she will probably ask again closer to the time, but I definitely won't be backing down on it. Comment 5. If you're watching TikToks, try to search anxious attachment or attachment styles. Google can also help. You have no choice of changing her. You can only ask yourself if you want to be with someone who acts like that. Trust sometimes is a choice and not a feeling, and in an objective perspective she doesn't sound trustworthy.
We hope you enjoyed this story. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next video. And before you go, please be sure to subscribe for more.